line.
That tastes like promotion!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is currently 11 o'clock. I just woke up. Now, I'm back at college. It's been a long time since I've even had the time to make a video. I've been a very busy lad. But today, we're getting after it. I was originally going to come out here around like 10 o'clock, I think. But then I was like, nah, nobody's going to be using the turf, so I'll be all right. So, I'm going to be working with the skill ladder, some cones, some ball work. Because recently, let me prop this up actually, so I can talk to you while I put on this stuff. All right, so recently, a man by the name of Davinson Ariza has come to well, let's be honest, I challenged him. I was like, dude, I could take you in a 1v1. Now me, having literally 1-star skills, thinking that was a good idea. Wasn't a good idea. I got raped. So now I'm still kind of pissed off about that. So we're gonna be working on that today. Granted, I know dribbling isn't my set of skills, so it's good to work on it and get better at it. So that's gonna be our main goal today. And we're also gonna be doing some ladder work, speed work, because my footwork, my agility and footwork has got a lot better. But there's always more room to improve, so let's get after it. Before we begin this segment, I do have to give a big shout out to Dan Lohman. He's on the men's soccer team here with me. So his skill ladder, he uses it a lot of time. He puts a lot of work in. So I'm thankful for him letting me use it. Even though he's busy at class, I don't know why he wouldn't let me, but you never know. So thank you, Dan. Personally, I don't like cone dribbling drills because they work up to a certain point, but then you kind of max out on them. You kind of get as good as you can, and it really depends on how far away you put the cones, and that really affects like how much work you get in. So instead, I like to just use these two cones, which is ironic because in my last video I did do a cone drill, but we'll pretend that didn't exist. I like to use these two cones and really work on moves that turn me from side to side. That makes me more elusive, because in cone work you're kind of dribbling in a straight line. Yeah, it's effective, but I feel like in a game, being able to move side to side is more impactful than knowing good moves to go like weave in and around. So, just get after it. Perfect. Perfect 25. Start out with the V-turn, really any way you want to do it, because I don't really think it affects really if you do inside touch over or per se if you do inside outside. However you get it over, it works. It's just a matter of not losing the ball. Sorry. I'm gonna give myself a coaching tip. I kind of noticed that, for example, my V's weren't really V's. They were kind of like U's. Not even U's, but it was just kind of like just going straight over instead of trying to like go like that towards the cone. Which is it's a problem because you're trying to drag the ball away from the defender. And I feel like if you drag it vertically like this, that requires more movement to then get around the defender. But if you can hit one like perfectly like this, you're already going that way. You don't have to come behind, reach for the ball, then go that way. So if you're doing this, you really got to work on, and myself included, because I wasn't doing it, you got to work on getting that touch forward so that way you can go right away instead of having to reach around and then go. Alright, so that was better. For me personally, it's really like, gotta get it out. I would like to be able to touch it, foot that's forward, I'd like to be able to touch it that way. But sometimes, it ends up coming back here, guys, take a step back, then touch it. I'm not trying to do that. Every time I do it, I want to be able to hit it like this. You move quick. Whereas if you, like this, you take a step back, invite the defender in. So really, you should be like, and you're out. So that's another thing I gotta work on. Because really, this, just drawing him in. I'm drawing to have control of the ball. So, now I actually want to do my ball rolls, which I usually start with, but to be honest, I forgot. So. Drag it and then go forward, because that's your goal. Dragging it side to side doesn't get you in front of the defender. It might create space, but it doesn't get you in front of the defender, which is your goal. My goal here is to drag, body, go, and you pass it. So I'm gonna keep working on this because it's better than usual, but it's still not where I want it to be at. What I want to do, because I kind of want to work on like little bit of change of direction, I have an idea. So what I've done is, ball right there, made a 10-yard line. I'm gonna do any turn that I favor, come back the other way. Up, down. That's 1. I'm gonna do 3. High intensity. Because if you're not doing it high intensity, why are you doing it at all? That's 3. That felt pretty good. I'll do another set. I think we'll call it. You know, we've gotten some solid work in. I think we've been out here for about half an hour. Not bad. Fuck me. All right. Not a bad session. Not the worst. But, you know, there's things to improve on, and we gotta improve on these things. Because dribbling is really not one of my specialities. So that's one thing that I have got to work on to improve, along with my footwork and my explosiveness. And if I can get there, which I am slow, but the progress is not, Jesus Christ. The progress is not at the rate I want it to be at. Granted, it's hard right now because in the spring season, there's a lot going on. You got practice, you got lifts, and usually, and in my case, you take a heavier class schedule because you're not in season. And that's my case. So, but on Wednesdays we don't have lift, but I still go to the gym anyway. But we don't have lift at 7 a.m. So that allows me to sleep in, but then I can come out here because my first class isn't until 1. So this is a nice time to really have to come out and get work done. Just gotta make use of it and gotta be consistent. It's the only way you're ever gonna make progress is if you stay consistent. That's the hardest part for most people. Because they can do it once. Everybody can do it once, but the real people are the ones that do it until they've mastered it. And that's the person I want to try and be. Because look, to be honest with myself, I only got 2 years of this shit left. Whole life, 2 years left. You got to give everything you got. Maybe I'll get an opportunity somewhere else. Maybe I won't. But till then, I'm gonna keep working until they say I can't play anymore. So, it's what day is it? Wednesday? I don't know when I'll get this up, but you know what I'll say? Keep working, keep grinding, keep playing until I tell you you can't play anymore, man. Peace.